Chapter 83. Subjugation of Lion, Elephant, and Jaguar. Water-Fire Lad stood before Black Cloud with his bamboo fishing rod. A bright light flashed on the ferry. "Black Cloud, why are you still unwilling to expose your true form?" Buddha Kanti asked. With a shake of his head, Black Cloud turned into a great turtle with a golden beard. He reached up and bit the hook Water-Fire Lad held before him. Water-Fire Lad then climbed its back and returned on the turtle to the 8 Virtue Pond. Kanti went to the 10,000 Immortal Trap, where catching sight of him, the Grand Master of Heaven shouted angrily, "Buddha Kanti, you won't get away this time. I caught Black Cloud with my bamboo pole, and put him in the 8 Virtue Pond to enjoy happiness in the western region. He is far better off than you, free from all the troubles in this vulgar world." Buddha Kanti said. Before the Grand Master of Heaven had a chance to attack Kanti, Fairy Dragon appeared in front of the cosmological scheme trap. "Who dares enter this trap?" He challenged them all. "Heavenly Master of Outstanding Culture, you go next. He's destined to be yours," Kanti ordered. He pointed at Outstanding Culture's head, and 3 beams of light covered him with an auspicious aura. Heavenly Primogenitor then gave him the Pangu Pennant. Outstanding Culture and Dragon Head fought several rounds before Dragon Head gave up ground and ducked into the trap. Dragon Head threw up his stamp, enclosing the trap with iron walls and brass partitions. Cutlasses, swords, and lances filled the space between. Outstanding Culture waved his Pangu Pennant to fend off the evil forces and then transformed himself into a strange figure scented with fragrant breezes and covered with pearls, jade, and lotus flowers. He then threw up his sprite binding rope and ordered his yellow-scarved genii to carry Dragon Head back to the pavilion. Heavenly Primogenitor ordered the Immortal of the South Pole to beat Dragon Head into his original shape. The Immortal went outside and found Dragon Head wrapped up in a bundle. He recited some charms and then shouted, "Quick! What are you waiting for? Change back to what you once were." Dragon Head shook his head twice. He rolled on the ground and changed into a lion with a green mane. Heavenly Primogenitor ordered Outstanding Culture to use the lion as a saddle beast. Laozi then told the Immortal to ride the green lion to the front with them. "How ridiculous you are to boast of your high and pure virtue with disciples like this," Laozi said sarcastically, pointing at the lion. Blushing red, the Grand Master of Heaven shouted back furiously, "Dare you come to break my 2-polarity trap?" Without waiting for Laozi's answer, Fairy Spiritual Teeth rushed out from the trap and yelled, "Who dares to enter?" Heavenly Primogenitor ordered, "Universal Virtue, you may go." Spiritual Teeth attacked Universal Virtue with his sword, but gave up ground after several rounds and ran into the trap, chased by the Immortal. Spiritual Teeth then produced thunder with the force from the trap, but Universal Virtue quickly transformed himself into a creature with 3 heads and 6 arms. His faces were purple, his wide mouths full of tusks, and he rode on lotus flowers. His whole body was covered with pearls and jewel necklaces. He threw up his long rainbow cord and ordered his yellow-scarved genii to carry Spiritual Teeth back to the pavilion. Laozi ordered the Immortal of the South Pole to beat the fairy into his original shape. Spiritual Teeth rolled on the ground and changed into a white elephant. Laozi ordered Universal Virtue to take it as his mount. The Grand Master of Heaven was furious when he saw the green lion and white elephant on either side of his enemies. But before he could move, golden light roared from the 4 bearings trap. "Here I come. You'd better watch out now, you disciples of Chan Taoism." Heavenly Primogenitor ordered Merciful Navigation to take him with his S-shaped weapon. The Immortal ran out to meet Golden Light, who leapt forward and attacked him. After 3 rounds, Golden Light ran into his trap and tried to stop the Immortal with his charms and magic weapons. But as before, Merciful Navigation turned himself into a 3-headed being, protected from above by an auspicious cloud and from below by a golden turtle. He held a club and the S-shaped weapon. Golden Light had no time to escape. He was carried, like his fellow fairies, to the pavilion. When the immortal of the South Pole patted his neck and yelled, "Why don't you recover your original form? What are you waiting for, you poor beast?" Golden Light rolled on the ground and turned into a jaguar with golden fur. Merciful Navigation took this animal as his riding beast. Not long thereafter, Heavenly Master of Outstanding Culture became the Bodhisattva of Outstanding Culture, Universal Virtue became the Bodhisattva of Universal Virtue, and Merciful Navigation became Guanyin, the Buddhist goddess of mercy. Faced with such humiliation, the Grand Master of Heaven seethed in anger, but once again he was stopped by a loud voice from behind. "Don't be angry, dear Master. Here come I." It was Mother Spiritual Tortoise. Knowing that she wanted to take Grand Completion captive in revenge for their past dispute, Krakukanda rushed forward to meet her. After 3 rounds, Mother Spiritual Tortoise tossed up her Sun and Moon Pearl. Not daring to meet it, Krakukanda had to turn and run westward. Mother Spiritual Tortoise chased after him at her master's order. Krakukanda was destined to become a Buddha, so he soon met a man coming from the west, his hair done up in double coils and wearing a loose robe. The man stopped Mother Spiritual Tortoise, and the latter tried to attack him again and again with her Sun and Moon Pearl. Buddha was finally compelled to throw up his bead roll. The fairy was knocked to the ground, where she immediately turned into a huge female tortoise. Krakukanda was about to cut off her head when the Buddha stopped him, saying, "Don't kill her. Disaster will only befall you if you endlessly seek revenge." Buddha then ordered his lad to take the creature away while he and Krakukanda returned to the pavilion. The lad took out a small bag for the tortoise and was trying to fit it in when a huge swarm of insects flew over and covered the sky in a black mass. These were ugly, blood-sucking mosquitoes which landed all over the head and feet of the tortoise, stinging and sucking its blood faster than the lad could drive them away. In no time at all, only Spiritual Tortoise's shell remained, its meat sucked and eaten away. White Lotus Lad came to the rescue, but it was already too late, as the devil mosquitoes had flown away to the west. In the western region, they devoured the lotus flowers in 3 of the 12 ponds, and were only stopped after Buddha returned. When the Grand Master of Heaven saw Buddha standing with Lao Tzu and Heavenly Primogenitor, he screamed loudly, "Buddha Usher! You wickedly broke my immortal slaughtering trap. How dare you come again?" He attacked Buddha with his sword. Without moving his hands, Buddha fended off the blows with 3 luminous Buddhist relics which had burst from his head. They danced about as the blows fell, spreading golden light all around. The Grand Master of Heaven then attacked Kanti with a fishing drum, but it was blocked by a golden lotus flower from Buddha Kanti's finger. Lao Tzu and Heavenly Primogenitor said to the Buddhas, "Let's not trouble ourselves further today. We should go back and rest for a while, brothers." Returning to the tent, Heavenly Primogenitor said, "Dear Buddhist brothers, we thank you heartily for coming in support of the Zhou dynasty. We must exterminate all those mean creatures tomorrow. I've come to look for those who will join our religion, but it seems there are only few decent ones left in that 10,000 immortal trap. I can only try my best, and never daring act against the will of heaven." Buddha replied, "It's nearly time to free our disciples from this disaster. We ought to break the 10,000 immortal trap tomorrow, so that they can recover their original vitality and resume their study of the way." Lao Tzu remarked. Heavenly Primogenitor then asked Jiang Ziya to bring in the swords which had been taken from the immortal slaughtering trap. When the swords were presented, Heavenly Primogenitor called over Grand Completion, Pure Essence, Jade Tripod, and Heavenly Master of Divine Virtue. Tomorrow, when a pagoda rises in the air, you 4 are to fight your way into the 10,000 immortal trap with these swords. Use the swords to destroy them all. Let their own weapons do the work against them. He ordered. All the disciples may join the battle as destined. heavenly primogenitor said to Jiang Ziya. Jiang Ziya went outside and told the disciples, "We shall break the 10,000 immortal trap tomorrow. You may all join in." When the news reached Tongguan Pass, all the generals grew excited, hoping to watch or join in. Hong Jin said to Princess Long Ji, "I'm a member of Jia Taoism, and you are a fairy from the Jade Pond. We should join the battle, but we can do nothing so long as we're confined here. What shall we do?" The princess agreed that they should go, and the next morning both went to request permission from King Wu to join the disciples at the 10,000 immortal trap. He agreed heartily with their proposal and toasted them before they set off for the front. When all was prepared, heavenly primogenitor ordered his disciples to ring the golden bell and sound the jade pieces as a signal ready to attack the trap. The Grand Master of Heaven ordered Fairy Light with long ears to wave the 6-soul pennant on his order. The fairy prepared to do as he was told, but at the same time he was thinking, "My uncle's disciples have all learned the way well. I was impressed yesterday by the 3 numinous Buddha relics above the heads of the 2 Buddhist leaders." Seeing the 4 religious leaders before him, the Grand Master of Heaven shouted loudly, "I will fight you all to the last."